Hey guys, it's the man Chris Leviston Webb here. Today we're just going to go up to a high school work at. I'm director of technology. I do the technician, the network administrator, all of that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go up to the school and we're going to take out two really old servers that were running for years in the building. No one uses them anymore. There are some like data on them. Some I already have backed them up. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start taking those out and using just one server. Right now there's like two really old ones that shouldn't be used anymore, and there's one that is pretty much being used now. So let's go. So what we're looking at right here are all the stuff that were running the old Windows 7. They were not working, boot issues. So when I came in and started here, I went ahead and just pretty much re-imaged all of these systems, except for the switches. These actually work now. But yeah, the laptops are re-imaged, put Windows 10 Pro on. There's a couple of other laptops that are kind of slow and I gotta find the power cables for them. But these older Vostros 200s, put Windows 10 Pro 32-bit on them. This actually has a Linux system on it. I gotta mess with that a little bit more. Windows 10 Pro, Windows 10 Pro. This is all the trash I go ahead and I can grab from and fix other computers with. That's projectors, another, I think that's like an older switch or hub. We have a projector right there, another Windows 10 Pro system. Some Chromebooks, actually got to grab some in the main office, but yeah. So this is all the stuff that didn't work when I came in here. Now all of these stuff is starting to work. They've been pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead, sit my coffee on the heat, and then go ahead and just start getting these servers taken out. Coffee cup on this coffee mug heater, workspace. This is the server I'm gonna be using. NAS storage. And there's two old servers in the MDF that aren't being used. There's still data on it, but no one's using them. So we got the new Active Directory on here. So yeah, let's get to work. Okay, so in this classroom, what I did, I redid the whole network, reorganized cables, the UTP cables, and I also fixed the ports on the wall. So the main issue was this IDF had a broken switch up there, along with a bunch of little switches, like 5-port switches, and there were about 4 of them that were all connecting to each other, I guess trying to simulate as one switch. No one didn't put a whole switch up there, so what I did was just put a switch there, a 2950, I believe. Have that running, and those are giving access to the ports. So you can see port right there, and all of this stuff was all on the floor. So a lot of the power strips or whatever, the UTP cables, they were all on the floor. And this area right here was just a mess. So before that switch was up there, there was a switch right here, an HP, and a cart that the HP was sitting on top of, and that was running, and there was those wires just all running down. So this is what I did. It could still be a little cleaner, but for now, this is what I did. So I have the little switches that were up there. Since I put a big switch there now, I move them out to the field so that they can be sent, giving internet to the rest of the machines. Ran cable here. Remember, all of this stuff was all on the floor. Put another 5-port switch there, and these ports here were broke. So what I did was I went ahead and took it apart, put the new RJ45 Keystone ports in. So now I was able to do all this. So that needed to be done in order to do the cleanup. So again, did all that. I actually got to clip those. These are all on the floor. Again, all on the floor. It's a little better, but yeah, port, same thing. So, and I was also able to, the printer right there was actually over there to connect directly to that switch, but now I don't need it. The room is also quieter now because it's not so much stuff running in that corner. Move this over here. Since I was able to get internet access to these ports now, I was able to move the printer back here in the classroom. So, you know, you just walk straight into the back of the class and get what you need. But yeah, this is what I did for, you know, before I was able to even do anything else. I had to really work on this room. So it's looking 10 times better. It sounds 10 times better. Yeah, and I also was able to connect these computers to the new Active Directory domain controller. So that's when I'm actually going to get rid of the two older ones. I'm right in the middle of transferring everything over now to a NAS. But yeah, this is it. This is what I did. And there's another room right here. So this room was actually being done with. You know, they were working on this room. It wasn't 100% finished, but what I did was rearrange the network. I had to go around the school because a lot of these ports in the classrooms and the libraries were disconnected from the MDF switches. So I had to use a tone generator to find where those ports were located on the switches in the MDF. And then once I did that, found it out, and they weren't plugged in, went ahead and plugged them in and was able to get internet access to these. So yeah, so this room right here, I actually gotta go ahead and connect these. I believe they're already on the domain controller. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna check that later on, connect all of them to it if they aren't, but I'm pretty sure they are. But yep, that's it. So what I'm doing now is cleaning up the Active Domain for this machine, Active Directory. There's two other servers behind me, but they're old and shouldn't be used anymore. So, and this is, I'm backing everything up here, and I can do many things with this Synology. So there's two drives in there. It's connected to the network. You got this, and yeah, so this is currently what I'm doing now. Once everything is transferred over and everything looks good, I'm going to decommission those two servers. So this is like documentation, a little detailed, but as you can see, I have a cover for it. It's from October to December, and if you scroll down, you'll see all the different things I did since October the 16th when I started, all the different times, and just go on and on and on until pretty much today. So yeah, and then I'm gonna go ahead and print this up and package it up, sit it somewhere, archive it. So pretty much I have the new server here, the network storage, and then this is, I guess I can use that as like a backup or whatever. And here is the old server. So this is the first old server. This is the physical one. They turned it into a virtual machine, which is still running, but there is one more server. It's like a Dell. I think it's a PowerEdge 2950. That the physical one isn't working, isn't on, and I just turned the virtual machine of that off. There's no need for it. But yeah, I'm just gonna take this out for now to the holidays, and yeah, so nothing happened, nothing crazy happened after I disconnected it. It wasn't running anyway, pretty much. That's just running on a virtual machine now until I finish looking through it, migrate everything over, and then turn that virtual machine off, and then we have one working server, which we should only have one server, not three different ones running all at the same time. Everything's scattered everywhere. You don't want that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shut things down, just install some updates for the Think server, and yep, and that's it. You want to know what's inside of a server? Lift this up. pull this of that, and this is what's inside of a server. It's an old server. You got some CPUs, got some RAM, power supplies, fans, all that. So that's what's inside the server. All right, guys, just want to give a huge shout out to Stephen Parker, my Network Plus professor and mentor. He helped me to get ready for this position. And I think I'm doing really well right now. Huge shout out to Greg Skeen, a second mentor of mine. Helped me with my resume, tech tips, all of that. Shout out to Kevtech, Jobskillshare, the whole YouTube tech community. You all been a really great help to me, and very big motivation and inspiration to me as well. So yeah, you all did good. Thank you. And yeah, see ya. I'm also gonna put my my Instagram link in the description below. It's just Chris Leviston Webb. But that shows all of the stuff that I was doing, you know, earlier, but in pictures, and it's just huge documentation that you all can look through. So yeah, all right. Also, my LinkedIn is also going to be down there too. So yeah, bye.